Welcome to Streetlights Podcast, a podcast focused on arts and cultures through the eyes of Black viewers and Black creatives.
With your hosts, Janelle Ismay and
Jalen McDuffie.
Let's get straight to it.
Look at this before we start. My parlay hit. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Hey, let's go.
Welcome to season 2, episode 2 of the Streetlights podcast.
Yeah, so too.
And if you couldn't tell, we have somebody in the stew with us today.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jeffery Hood Jr. and I'm glad to be here.
Jeff is
sports producer, host of not the Streetlights. They're the host of the Streetlights. Host of the Playmakers
here on
podcast, Halftime with the Playmakers, but he's also on the live show, The Playmakers. So if you're wondering why we have him here today, we decided we was gonna take on sports. But we needed an expert because if we took off sports just the two of us, it would be a mess.
Chose the right person.
Allegedly.
No, there's no allegedly.
We need to get all sides of the culture.
Yeah.
So we need to tap into football, and neither of us.
So we decided to take on the Super Bowl and Travis Kelce and obviously Taylor Swift
and Usher and Beyonce.
Yes.
And
so we're taking on the whole Super Bowl, everything that happened last Sunday.
Welcome to Streetlights Podcast Super Bowl episode,
Sports Edition.
Cue the theme song. I was thinking.
Clearly, we don't know the sports.
We'll put it in later.
Did you know what song we were talking about?
No.
All right. Well.
No.
Okay. I think we should start with Travis Kelce.
All right.
I think we should start with Travis Kelce and the Black Girlfriend, and then get to Taylor Swift. Because I feel like that is what everybody... I feel like the only reason people are talking about Taylor Swift is because him and his last girlfriend were so public.
Yeah, about that. You see, Black Girlfriend, she was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was real undercover. Nobody really spoke about it. They didn't flash the camera like they do now with Taylor Swift. But she was cool. She was good looking. Now, I don't know why they broke up. It's none of my business. But, I mean, I thought Sinead was perfect.
Yeah, I mean, like, they were very viral, like, you know, okay.
Little Super Bowl pictures.
Yeah.
That's how I found out with the first Super Bowl. She flipped. I said, who's this black woman? But,
you know, he bit a little bit off the culture. It wasn't too much.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like
it wasn't too much.
Like, they talk about Travis Kelce in the fade, like, he only got the fade because he used to have a black girlfriend. Like,
it's like those photos that you see where it's like when white guys date black girls and they all have that same haircut.
Yes,
that's what it was giving, at least to me.
Like, it's Taylor. Like, in 2 years, Taylor gonna have him not with the fade no more. He gonna have like,
he's gonna grow it out.
A mullet.
Exactly.
A mullet.
I feel like playing with a mullet would not be good though. I feel like it'd be hella uncomfortable.
Yeah, it would be.
Under that helmet.
Like
yeah, it's gonna be like itching
neck
your
hot,
neck.
itching.
Okay.
No, don't be watching it.
Okay, we're gonna be for real. So his last girlfriend was actually kind of part of this controversy as well, because when Travis and Taylor went public, people started like attacking her a little bit and like, you know, just getting all up in her business. So she released a video. It was basically saying like, you know, I'm happy for them. We're good, you know, okay. And when I tell you, people broke it down and trashed her so bad over that video. And to me, I don't understand personally, because that's exactly what I would have did. I would just been like, I don't care.
I feel like that's so crazy because they broke up like a minute before anything they were talking about Taylor Swift.
Y'all know why they broke up though? I heard like she cheated or she did something bad, he did something bad.
I heard about they was saying like he was making her pay for like half of
everything.
Stuff, like,
yeah. Okay, I saw about that. Yeah, about him like not trying to do this. Okay, yeah.
I mean,
she ain't wrong though. These black women out here trying to finesse.
I'm saying,
I don't blame the brother.
You get in how many millions of dollars every year to play football?
You're not finna vacuum my money. I see.
It's not a vacuum, but like
I'm just saying.
If you getting 25 mil every season, and we go on a date, and I gotta pay for my own lobster, like
you gotta bring something to the table.
Let me say something for real. Apparently, she could bring something to the table, because if she running with an NFL player in the group that they hang around, and she's still able to hold her own weight, obviously.
So she decided not to bring nothing to the table as far as like dinner.
No, she probably was
paying for a day is bringing something to the table.
I'm just saying, like, if you're not down, at least go half. Sometimes, like,
okay, yeah, sometimes, but they was making it seem like like he was why are we going halfsies in every aspect of life,
and especially like the way I'm looking at it is NFL wives, NFL girlfriends, NFL men, they live a specific type of life. And so you're telling me to hang out with all these groups of women who their lives are basically catered to on a silver platter, and I'm over here going half.
Like, Taylor Swift is not going half with Travis Kelce.
Thank you. Period.
Taylor
Swift is not going half.
Taylor Swift might be buying his stuff, actually.
That's what I'm
She
saying.
probably is. I'm just saying, Taylor Swift is probably, you know, I know he
Whining and dining and everything.
She taking the private jet to 2 different cities in one state, so.
But the thing is, she can do that. She has money outside of that entire group. That's what I'm saying. She is in an entire different tax bracket than they are, and that's what I'm saying. We don't know where the other girlfriend's tax bracket fell.
That's true.
And so it might have just been.
Do y'all think?
I don't want to do this no
Y'all
more.
think the relationship is like PR?
I think so.
You think so?
It's good PR regardless.
But we don't know what happens behind the scenes. But like in front of the scenes on camera, it's PR.
A lot of the times, celebrity relationships don't really like phase me as PR anymore. Because have you ever heard the story of how Meghan Markle and Harry ended up meeting?
No.
It was literally just a blind date. Like her friend just knew Harry and was like, go on a date with my friend Meghan. And that just happens.
Another thing, there's an NBA player, Karl Anthony Towns. His girlfriend is Jordan Williams. I would Woods. Yeah, Woods. Sorry.
That's what you
Sorry, yeah, Woods, yeah. So like if I had to compare them to, it's like one's PR, one's not PR. Catch relationship's not PR because they're not flashing the camera on her every time she's at a game. They're literally flashing the camera on Taylor Swift the whole time. So I think it's PR.
Let's touch on that now, because part of me wants to think that that is largely PR, but from what I had previously known, that like the NFL and those channels aren't really making a lot of money right now.
Oh, they ran a bag this year.
That's what I'm saying, and that's a really good
million dollars this season. Just
and think about how
Taylor Swift.
That's what I'm saying. Think about all the extra viewers these people now get because she's gonna be at those games.
Every white woman in the country that likes Taylor Swift is watching football.
And you know who's married to white women? Men. And all men watch football. It's a win-win situation.
You gotta think about
They could not fail.
That is true.
If a brother's watching the game, 9 times out of 10, before Taylor Swift came in this picture, she was nagging, saying, stop watching the game. Let's watch a movie, this and the third. Now Taylor Swift's in the picture. Oh, she right there, buddy
They
with
throwing Super Bowl parties.
when we watch
Super Bowl parties.
when the next game going on.
Taylor Swift themed Super Bowl parties.
Literally. And
So
this whole little beef between like the NFL and Taylor Swift is only bringing them more and more and more money. Not only to Taylor, not only to Travis, but the NFL.
Yeah.
Everything.
I'm just gonna be.
They run everything. Like,
okay, like as somebody who watches football, like as a fan, like as a commentator, how do you view the whole Travis Kelce Taylor Swift, like when it first came out?
When it first came, I'm like, oh, this is cute. Like, okay, cool. Now let's not like be redundant. Let's just run it down and just show her every time he gets a catch or he on the sideline, he yelling, he upset, and we gonna flash see what she's saying. Like, okay. See, I'm a 49ers fan, so during the Super Bowl, when they kept flashing the camera, I said, oh my gosh. Like, I felt how people played against the Chiefs as a fan. I was like, all right, bro, we get it, you know? But I mean, I understand it. She got played, I think it was like 54 seconds in total of the Super Bowl. Like, are we serious right now?
that's an expensive amount of seconds.
54 seconds out of what, a 3-hour game? 9 times out of 10 with the commercials and stuff, 54 seconds, like, what are we doing? You know, I feel like I said, first I thought it was cool, but as it kept going on, I'm like, all right, we get it. So I just really didn't pay attention to, like, Kansas City social media after that first game.
So did y'all see, like, they were saying that the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl was like a ploy for Biden? Like Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce and the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl was a ploy for support for Biden?
I purposely tried to ignore every one of those tweets so it would not keep coming back on my feed because they've made some crazy reaches before. But Biden being attached to this at all. Is that why he posted that photo? Is that why he posted that photo with the red eyes?
I don't know why he posted that.
Was that because people think it's a
I don't know. It was creeping me out. But I get where they was going with the whole Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift NFL thing. But once they threw Biden into it, I was like, okay, like I didn't see the correlation.
This country and this administration is so unserious.
I didn't see the correlation. But the NFL was definitely milking Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce in there.
And
they got their money's worth.
Yeah,
they've been reposting the same like little hug and kiss thing when they won. And I'm just like, I've never seen any of y'all post any other NFL wife. Not even Simone Biles. And Simone Biles is literally one of the highest.
She dates that one dude from Kansas, not Kansas City, but the Packers. But they don't really show her either like that. Like they gave
Simone
her
Biles' husband.
They gave her one little photo clip, called it a day. They didn't talk about it since.
They gave her like a week.
She be doing like her own promo on her own TikTok.
Yeah.
Like,
and Taylor ain't
and
doing that.
She goes to
and
a
Travis
lot of the
ain't
games.
doing that. Now the NFL is doing that. And
Right.
that's kind of wild. Like, NFL
Like,
wives post their husbands like all day and night.
all day.
Christian
But for the
McCaffrey has a
NFL?
girlfriend. Not a girlfriend. I think it's his wife. Either or. No, his wife. His wife is Olivia somebody. I don't know her last name, but she's famous too. But they don't be flashing the camera on her. So it's like, they're
Like,
trying to
there's-
milk it out.
There's a good amount of like women with their own stuff going on that are dating or are married to football players. So I'm trying, like, what's the line? Like, people love Simone Biles. People go up for Simone Biles. Like, even
It has
when,
nothing to do
even
with
when that
race
thing happened
either.
when that thing happened on the podcast where he was like, oh yeah, like I didn't know who she was.
People
The internet was
were
in flames
really
for like
mad.
2 weeks.
Like, that was a side where I actually saw like the male side of Twitter back up the female side of Twitter.
Yeah, nobody had that man's back other than like Dusty's.
You think they're trying to just like combine the NFL world and like the pop culture world as one?
Yes.
Especially because sports are pop culture. Like, as much as we don't like to really admit it, you think about how many times we know like stories about football players.
Yeah.
I'm thinking OJ, but that's not the only example. I'm just saying OJ.
I think it's because like with social media, with how big social media is, a lot of people in sports, they're trying to have a platform, like their own personal platform. So when stuff happens in their life and the paparazzi and stuff is covering it, it's gonna leak over into pop culture, into like just people who are on the internet or people who just watch TMZ or whatever. So people who play sports are somewhat influencers.
Definitely.
And their wives.
That's why it's called the Travis Kelce fade.
Exactly. Their wives and kids and stuff, like they also turn into influencers. Like if you look at LeBron James, everybody in his family is somewhat of an influencer.
Or Zaya Wade.
Yeah, like everybody's an influencer. Bronny, Bryce. You know how many TikToks I see in a week of Bryce dancing, doing the hips? Why would I care that Bryce James is doing the hips? Bryce is on TikTok doing the hips with Diddy's twins.
Or his schoolmates.
Like, we all go to Sierra Canyon.
Or then like
what?
even before those kids, like especially if they play sports, even before they make it to the major leagues, like their high school decisions, their college decisions are being heavily publicized and followed by the media. Like
People
those are
like,
pop culture icons.
Bronny should come to FAMU. Should Bronny come to FAMU?
Stop it.
Like,
Stop that.
It'll bring us a lot of PR. But what is he doing?
Probably
here?
bad PR.
Yeah.
No.
They might hurt us.
The Bronny at FAMU probably would have been a mess. Like, stuff I be hearing about the basketball team. that sponsorship would have got snatched.
I mean, it might get snatched after this season. It might get snatched, but
at this point, we need LeBron to come coach because
another relationship I think y'all should really look out for is I saw during Super Bowl weekend, it was Kim Kardashian and Odell Beckham.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I saw that.
But I heard about that a couple years. I feel like this has been like a couple years in the making.
They might run that to the dirt too. Kim might get a Skims like collaboration with NFL.
I would buy it.
I wouldn't be
I'm so
surprised.
sorry.
No,
the
NBA. Yes, the NBA. She might go to NFL now.
Buy it.
You will buy it.
That would be so cute. I'm picturing it in my mind. It looks real good.
I'm not gonna lie. First of all, I didn't think the Kim K Odell Beckham Jr. thing was real.
No, it's real.
I heard it so much I didn't think it was real.
I only saw it the one time on like I don't even know where I saw it. It was like a random Twitter
I
post.
saw it like last
like,
summer, but I didn't believe it because he had a whole wife and kids. Something. Oh, this is just fake.
What?
Yeah, he has a wife. He has a kid. Something. This is fake.
He has a wife?
Wait.
He has a wife. Yeah.
I knew he had a kid. I knew he had a wife.
Wait.
I believe that's his wife. Yeah.
Does the wife know? Does the wife know?
Imagine being married to somebody and they talking about they dating Kim Kardashian. Because it was like the thing that I was reading, it said that they had been dating for a year and was ready to go public.
I need a break.
Yeah, because I saw that because it was like Kim doesn't like private stuff. She wants to go public. I mean, I don't blame OBJ. I ain't going public. You feel me? I don't blame him.
So Kanye West can harass him on the internet too?
Yeah,
Like,
he doesn't want to be another victim.
Is he still married?
I don't think he is, but
Yeah, Kanye's gonna. Actually, this might be a war that Kanye cannot win.
Look how he married a Tori Kelly. Who was this white lady?
I think it's like something Woods.
Lauren.
Everyone's last name is Woods.
Lauren Woods.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So where's she in now?
I don't know, but he has a kid. Like I said.
Yeah, no, I've seen the kid before.
Click on Instagram.
Oh, maybe I should.
But it's been like a minute. Like he's been with this woman since his Cleveland Brown days. So this is not
How
like
long ago was
Lauren
that?
Woods?
it's like 4-3. So this is nothing like new. Like this has been old. So when I heard about the Kim Kardashian thing and they got spotted in public in a hotel and they was walking, I'm like, oh brother.
Oh, I didn't know that they were spotted.
Yeah, they was spotted during Super Bowl weekend. I saw it on TikTok.
Messy. Keep going, Jeff.
Yeah, I be peeping stuff, but I don't really be paying no mind to until it like really comes out. But I feel that's another one to watch out for, because then you got Kim. North might show up. They gonna put the camera on North.
Oh yeah, all the kids. Kanye might show up
because North rapping now apparently. So
I actually really enjoy her music. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. She washed Adonis.
Adonis. Comparing the two is crazy. Comparing the two is crazy.
Adonis is hilarious.
I gotta give her props. She kind of ate with that song. It's yo bestie, Miss Westie.
Wait, so Lauren Woods is like an
influencer ish. I think I've heard her.
Yeah, I don't know what she does though, but
she look like she be doing workouts. I don't think they're together because he is not on her page, just a baby.
See, that's why I told you to look.
Well, yeah, they might have dropped. I don't know when they dropped, but
you know when she get to only posting the baby, they great.
He's done.
Yeah,
he's done.
Especially when you see that baby.
Mm-hmm. Only the baby on the page.
See, if it was only her and she was looking good, then we know it's open for business.
She's white, but whatever.
So would y'all think if Kim shows up to a OBJ game, do you think the NFL would double, or would they go a little bit under from what they made off Taylor Swift?
I'd say she definitely adds some on top, but I think Taylor's fan base.
I think they would still make more money off of Taylor Swift because a lot of white women don't like Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, a lot of women, period, don't like Kim Kardashian.
So
Kim Kardashian isn't purely white, right? She's
Armenian.
Yeah, I was about to say she was Albanian, so I'm glad you said that before me. No, it's Armenian.
Okay, I just wanted to.
Yeah, she is Armenian.
Unless we both loud.
I think it's like some type of maybe Middle Eastern. I think it's somewhere like a cross between Middle Eastern and European.
Okay, because I know she's not black, so I just had to.
Yeah, no.
Just had to make sure about that.
I think somebody should tell her that.
Armenians are an ethnic group in West Asia, so basically kind of like near between the cross of like Germany and Europe and then Asia, which is a very weird area that I don't understand.
You think she'll get a Skims deal done with the NFL though?
I would try to if I was her.
What would you sell? Because you already did the NBA with the whole underwear and all the other stuff she did. So what can you do for the NFL?
Probably NFL wife sets. Or we could touch on this. You know, that wife of that Eagles player, I think she's an Eagles player, or no, she's a Chiefs wife, and she's making like jersey clothes.
49ers. I know you're talking about Kyle Juszczyk. Yeah, I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
Do you know what his wife's name is?
I don't know her first name, but I know her last name's Juszczyk. So.
Okay, Juszczyk. So Miss Juszczyk got a deal with the NFL to make jersey like designs.
Yeah,
and a lot of people are calling out the NFL because before, a lot of black women who have done that design for years and years and years and years haven't really got the recognition or the permission to be able to do that as well.
Oh, she got a deal?
Yeah, she got a deal with that.
Yeah,
it's like official. I don't know. Her clothes were kind of mid, but whatever.
Whoa, what?
I thought they were nice. I'm not even gonna be a hater.
Debo had like this puffer that she made. It was low key smooth. It was like all his teammates on it. It was low key smooth. And then George Kittle's wife had something else she made. It was actually cool too. And Christian McCaffrey's wife. It was decent.
I like it. I think it's cool, but I just wish they had the same type of reaction when black women were doing it all the way back in the 90s and the early 2000s, because they was calling us ghetto for our streetwear clothes, and now it's
the puffer
like, you can't tell me the puffer vest ain't trash.
I never seen the puffer vest.
Exactly.
The blazer was mid.
Yeah, the blazer.
See,
was
we're not
mid.
talking about the blazer. I'm talking about. I said puffer
vest.
I said puffer.
The stuff she made for Taylor was also very nice.
This 87 jacket.
Yes.
Didn't the mom wear it too? Travis Kelce's mom wore it too?
I haven't seen Travis Kelce's mom.
Let's look it up.
I think she wore it. It was somebody that was big wore it too. I'm like, oh, so she's getting to the bag, because I know Klay Thompson wore something like that related to that too.
Once Taylor wore it, it was over. I knew people were gonna just be like, oh my god, it's the most amazing thing in the entire world. And I'm just like, okay, so when Beyonce did it in 2000,
I think she made her a jersey with the Travis Kelce thing and the Jason Kelce, because he plays for the Eagles.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, that's kind of tough. Okay, Mama Kelce. I wonder what she thinks about the fade.
Yeah, let's talk about the fade.
We have to talk about the fade.
He handled it really well. It could have gone
I'm glad he didn't do too much, because
because he lived with a lot of black people, so he knew if he said something wrong.
Yeah,
he knew it was
gonna be on that.
Yeah.
after the press conference, I was a little iffy. I was like, he could take this one way or he could take it the other.
Yeah.
But when I heard the whole podcast episode, I was like, okay. So they kind of made a joke about it.
Yeah, I feel like that's really the only route you could take, because first of all, the New York Times, they're so green for saying that. Like
The Travis Kelce fade.
yes, like what are you talking about?
Yeah,
I know it's people.
Respectfully, I'm not walking a barbershop. Yeah, give me that Travis Kelce fade. Like
what?
my barber gonna look at me crazy.
I know a white boy that would.
Like,
Because yeah, Travis Kelce's haircut is dominating barbershop requests.
That's what I'm saying.
in what state?
They
Exactly, like where?
Because it's not in Atlanta.
I like
It's not in Maryland. What state?
bruh.
It's not in Florida.
at all.
It's probably the Midwest states. Because it ain't on
Gotta
the
be.
South or the
'Cause-
East Coast.
Literally nowhere where there's a lot of black people, because we can't even say the year that people start getting a fade. Like people have been getting a fade
Or
since
versions of the fade
forever.
since literally after.
like you really think Travis Kelce's the first person to ever walk in the barbershop and get a fade?
That's what I'm saying.
Like what are we talking about?
The only athlete I feel like that has pulled it off was this recent player. He plays in the league right now, Victor Wembanyama. Like people went to the barbershop and like got designs of like how he looks on the back of their head. That's the only person that has successfully done that. Not Travis Kelce, Victor.
What about when Odell Beckham Jr. had the blonde? Like
Oh yeah, I followed
It
that
was
trend.
coming-
Oh,
it
I
was
was one of
coming
those.
You had the blonde.
I was one of those. Trust me, I was one of
I'm not gonna
those.
lie. People, when Odell Beckham Jr. had the blonde,
With the blonde mohawk,
not-
bro.
Everybody
You
was
could not
doing
I
know
that.
kid you not.
middle schoolers
I was in
nothing.
middle school, bro. I got the fresh cut. Then I went to my friend. My friend's dad does like dye hair and stuff. I went to him. He dyed my hair. I felt like that man. Came out of there. I was like, oh yeah, I'm him. Like I felt like OBJ for once.
for once. No, like I'm not gonna lie. My
The
middle
amount
school,
of
I just feel like
yes.
middle schools.
Oh no, yeah, I
And
take that
the-
back.
and the
Victor
amount of
Wembanyama
black-
didn't succeed. It was OBJ.
The
like,
amount of
OBJ.
middle school black boys who instantly cared about their curl pattern.
Yes.
that
especially
day.
in
The
Atlanta.
sponge,
The sponge,
I'm about
the
to
sponge
say,
blonde
middle
pat.
schools in Atlanta. I know I will never
Bro.
be the same. The sponge plus the bleach with no toner
with the shape up,
with the
little line on the side. We're on timing. No, we're on timing.
No, like,
we're on timing.
The biggest menaces you'll ever meet in your life. Like Odell Beckham. Like I really hope Odell Beckham Jr. knows the impact he had on black middle schoolers.
We will never forgive you.
I'm telling you, bro. After his legendary catch in New York City, bro, everybody
done.
went to go get that
It was
cut.
done. He was on Instagram with the Hit Them Folks.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
he was too cool.
Oh my god.
Then the Zendaya dating rumors.
Spark it up.
Stop it. Hot.
Nah, bro, we was just on timing right there. Just on timing right there.
With the line in the side, stop playing.
Oh my god.
Come on now.
I feel like that was the same. I feel like we could get into Usher after that, because the videos of people doing the dance from the New Flame video on TikTok is just reminding me of middle school, because
Them dub smash days with
trying
the. Come on, man.
like Usher was kind of lit in middle school.
Usher was lit too,
Usher
for sure.
was lit. Between New Flame, he was really riding Chris Brown wave.
He originated.
He
Chris
did, but
Brown's
he
wave,
lucky
man.
was riding the little Chris Brown wave. Not gonna lie.
Chris. Yeah.
No shade.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm not really a Chris Brown fan. I don't think anybody should be.
I'm not.
There's. I'm not a fan either. Just so we can clear the record.
Yeah.
But there is definitely a type of R&B that Chris Brown makes that people were definitely kind of biting
Yes.
off of at that time, because almost every R&B song sounded
like
that
a Chris Brown
way.
song. Like the whole like party, New Flame, like that, like 2013 to like 2017 R&B all kind of just sounded like one song. And I was like, okay, well, I guess we'll have a little dance routine. Like everybody's dancing like Usher and Chris Brown. Like I didn't know what was happening, but I don't think he did any of those songs in the halftime show though. I wouldn't have.
None of his
Would've been
newer
bad
stuff.
business.
It was all pretty older.
I wasn't expecting him to start with the Caught Up song. I was Caught Up. I was like, okay, interesting choice.
Yeah, I was like, out of all your songs. That's why, like, every real song that I wanted to hear from Usher, he like teased it for like 2 seconds and then ran to the other side of the stage. And I'm like, Usher, please.
So, like,
one song,
I
please.
think I look like Usher.
When it,
No, a lady. The reason why I
oh my
asked that.
God! Here
Listen,
we
listen.
go.
I said y'all think I look like Usher. The reason why I asked that is because when I went on my birthday trip, bro, this lady sounded like Usher's son. So I just had to ask. Yeah, not feeling it? All right, fine.
I don't think you look like Usher.
All right, fine.
All right, fine.
I can see if Usher was your dad, but you had some of your mama's features.
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, y'all got the same haircut.
Yeah.
See, Janelle, I was be hating, man. What was your question, Janelle? Come on.
I was gonna say like you watch the Super Bowl for the football. So do you watch the halftime show?
I mean, yeah, I watch the half times. I mean, like, if it's somebody I really listen to, I'll be like, all right, this song gonna play. Like, I'm gonna turn up.
It's like you was feeling Usher as the halftime performer.
I mean, yeah, I seen a lot of memes like of his outfits. They say he dressed like a Fortnite character on this. Like he had like a little black. He had like a little black. I think it was black and blue. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Say like a little Fortnite skin character, but I mean, I think he did good. I wish Justin Bieber was in that one song. I mean,
And that's what we need to talk about,
okay.
man.
I wouldn't have been mad if Justin Bieber was there, but I'm like, y'all really think Justin Bieber?
Y'all were milking.
Justin Bieber canceled his last tour.
Bad.
You think Justin Bieber was gonna do the Super Bowl after he canceled his last tour in the middle?
And
I
I'm
mean,
like,
he just popped up for a little check. Like, he ain't hurt nobody for a little 30 seconds. Get up out of there for a little check.
I didn't think he was.
I didn't think that his 30 seconds should have eclipsed literally the entire fact that Usher was the performer at the Super Bowl. Like, literally for like the last 3 days, everybody just talked about Justin Bieber's performing. Justin Bieber's performing. It's Justin Bieber's Super Bowl. And I'm like, it's not Justin Bieber's Super Bowl.
Now,
Usher exists.
If they got Justin Bieber to do a Super Bowl, I'm there.
Yeah,
we're going.
That would be a really good Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Give it like 10 more years.
Yeah.
Let us get a little bit more middle aged.
Do you think he'll do it? Do you think Justin Bieber will do a Super Bowl?
Why not?
He kind of be out the way nowadays.
Yeah, I feel like he missed his window as far as doing a Super Bowl.
You think so?
I think he missed his window.
I'm waiting for the comeback. I'm waiting for the music to come back. I don't know if he has to get divorced. I don't know if he has to like
Whoa.
do something. Something needs to change. Like he's gonna go through like a major shift, either in the public eye or his personal life, and then he's gonna go back.
I think
to
he
music.
just turned 30.
Yeah.
So
he has time. Like he's not.
Dang,
old.
he is 30, bro. I'm 21. He's listening to back in the day.
I didn't know he was older
I'm
than
old.
us.
Yeah,
I genuinely thought he was my age. Maybe.
I was like a lot of artists like just now turning 30 has been blowing me recently. Like just now turning 30, but I would thought you was old. No,
like Megan's 29.
Megan who?
Megan Thee Stallion.
She is?
That was her 29th birthday.
Oh, I thought she was like 26. Not gonna
That's
lie.
what I'm saying. Like imagine.
Yeah,
We're
did not
getting
know that.
old.
What y'all think about Jackson State performing? Should have been FAMU.
No, let them have their moment.
yeah.
We performed with Prince
Yeah.
at what is arguably the best Super Bowl performance of all
What's up,
time.
Paris? Like,
Besides Michael Jackson.
you know, they could get their 1-2 in.
Yeah, like let
I
other
feel like they did
bands
their thing,
have the
though.
moment
Yeah,
too.
they don't
they
have
really
a bad
did that thing.
band.
No, they
State
don't.
has a pretty good band.
They're like one of the bands I can really compete with us for real.
Yeah. Number one, I don't think her was playing the guitar for real.
They can.
I don't know if it was like she.
They said Alicia Keys was off beat, or like their mics was messed up. It was somebing said their mics was messed up or something.
I love talking about this because
She
the
always
Super Bowl
does this.
has like very, very strict rules when it comes to the halftime show. You can't really play live instruments, and so that's why I was like, okay, I understand why she's not playing for real because anything could have happened.
She could have faked it a little bit better.
Yeah, she could have.
She was like, I'm like, all right, like, okay.
And then also their inner earpieces, it's loud in there.
I'm already knowing.
Like it's extremely loud during the actual like halftime performance. So they could have not been able to hear themselves. They could have been behind a couple of seconds. Like it literally could have been anything. That's like literally one of the worst stages to actually perform on because everything can go wrong. And at the end of the day, it's your fault. And they don't even know.
yeah.
Like,
The only thing
everything went
about Alicia Keys not missing her first note is like, this is not her first time. This is not her first time missing. Like, please, Alicia.
I was like, oh no, please.
She does this all the time. Like nobody was surprised when she missed the first note. Literally, like they was laughing at her on Twitter, like, or X.
It was crazy how like everything unfolded during the Super Bowl if you were on like your timeline during the game because the moment something else happened you would refresh and every tweet would be about that new thing and it just kept.
I don't know. The Super Bowl is kind of like watching the BET Awards nowadays.
What?
I don't watch award shows.
Yeah, I don't watch
I feel
award
like it
shows
feels
either.
like watching an award show to me.
What y'all think when you brought out the roller skaters?
I was surprised.
I was surprised.
Usher
too.
been on his roller skating beat for like 3 years.
Nah,
because he does it at the residency show.
The
in
way
Vegas.
he was up on Alicia Keys and then gonna marry a lady right after that, man, I'm Alicia Keys' husband. I'm mad.
Swiss Beats says,
I'm mad.
y'all worry about the wrong thing. That's Swiss. First of all,
No, I
Swiss
see.
Beats
No.
and Alicia Keys can't have no say on nothing because y'all already in a controversial relationship anyway.
An entanglement.
Swiss Beats already cheated on his wife to get with Alicia, so I don't know what they got going on.
I saw on Twitter it was like it was like all hugged up on each other and said on Twitter like what your wife is doing at work, like her work food.
I'm dead.
I said, nah, facts. Nah, facts. You never be knowing. You never be knowing.
Bruh, I'm dead. No, I'm not gonna lie. The memes with Usher and Alicia Keys
Was
actually in the
hilarious.
hub were very funny.
But the Super Bowl performance overall, I think it was pretty good. I wouldn't
What
say
y'all give it
like
out of 10?
an 8. I was entertained. It was good for a time, but I
think
wasn't wowed. So I'm gonna give it a 7.
I can concur on the 7.
Yeah,
The 8 was a little shaky, but the
Yeah.
7,
the 7 feels right.
yeah, I'll give it a 7.
I give it 8.5. Swag Love. He brought Jackson State, so 8.5.
Not swag.
Okay.
Love. Jackson State.
I did love the
Jackson
little,
State be hitting on us so hard.
little black shout outs. He had little strippers up there. You know, he had little roller skates.
Stripper.
He took it to the A.
Black Shouse is a stripper. It's crazy.
No, I mean, he be trying to put on for Atlanta sometimes.
Yeah, no, I think
That's
he
really
did
why
He
he
had
be
the
roller
little
skating.
kappas and everything.
Bruh, I don't know why the Kappas are synonymous with Atlanta. I really don't know why. Like, I've been trying to figure it out for like the past 3 years. Like, if you go to like a Kappa function and they start strolling, like, it's to like Gunna or Young Thug, Jacquees. Who is from Atlanta? Y'all are from like Opalaka. Like, what is happening? Y'all are from Broward, West Palm Beach. Like, have y'all ever heard this song before? Like, I feel like, how are y'all strolling to this very obscure Migos song? Who was
Migos
playing this? Like, I don't know. Like, I remember I was at a party one time and they played a Migos song and I was like, y'all don't know this song. I look to my left, they strolling. I said, what is happening? Like, I'm trying to rap and it's like about to elbow me in the face. Like, I wasn't going for
the
it.
memes from the kappas afterwards were like actually hilarious.
Yeah, they were funny. It was like Kappa's up 3,000. Some mid-time game coverage because I didn't watch the game at all.
I wasn't paying attention.
I don't have cable.
Bro, you
I don't
can
know.
stream it on your phone.
Where?
So much stuff you can stream.
YouTube? I gotta pay for it. YouTube
YouTube
TV.
Things for the free,
YouTube TV is a little expensive.
but it's worth
You
it.
be telling people you rich. I got I got HBO Max and they got Bleacher Report sports, but it's really just basketball
Yes,
and
I be
hockey.
knowing HBO Max. My bad.
Yeah,
But
they
the
got
game,
basketball though.
the game. As a 49ers fan, I was hurt. You know, we lost, but it was like we put up a good fight. Now,
Mm-hmm.
did I think we was gonna blow that lead? Yes. Did I think we was gonna at least win overtime? Yes. But we got a field goal, and I was like, oh, we lost. When we got that field goal, I said, oh, it's done. It's GG's. Like, we lost. Go ahead and bring Taylor Swift down to the field. Go ahead and get ready because we lost after that field goal. But overall, I think it was a good Super Bowl. I think both teams played very well at a high level. It's just a lot of things happened on our side of the end that I wish didn't happen. And if it didn't happen, we would have won the game. But, I mean, that's the game at the end of the day. So,
Yeah, it was really good and clear and concise.
I guess.
Professional, expert.
Yeah,
Y'all think they're gonna give Taylor Swift the Super Bowl next year? Like, y'all think she's gonna be the performer?
I wouldn't
they
be.
make it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Man, I heard Drake could do it.
Drake.
I don't think Drake has.
Drake has hits.
Drake does have a lot of songs, but like, I don't know. I feel like a Drake halftime show would just be like,
But it's gonna be in New
corny.
Orleans. It's gonna be in New Orleans, so like we really gotta think of like,
A New Orleans artist.
Wayne.
hey,
Wayne.
hey. But then Drake gonna pull up.
Yeah,
I mean, he can pull up for
and
2
Nicki,
songs. He
and
pull up for
Nicki.
2 songs.
They all fit a pull up. It fit be all of them.
As I said, we
Yeah,
got
not
we gotta-
Nicholas.
we gotta
No.
think.
Listen. If Lil Wayne performs at the Super Bowl and Nicki Minaj is not on that stage, think about the amount of stuff that is going to happen.
The amount
I
of
think
Barb's gonna say some stuff.
It's gonna just
When he puts
it's gonna
Meg
just
on the
snowball.
Yeah. Anyways,
Oh, you got
Meg beef?
you got feeling Meg.
I don't keep up with the beef, but I heard just brief about it. Now, do I really care for it? No,
you did.
but I think if we think about it honestly, it has to be somebody from New Orleans or somebody that like fits like that New Orleans type of music or like.
I think it would be cool if they did like a New Orleans like homage type thing. Like if they had like, what's that man's name? Master P.
Yeah, I can see
Did I say that correctly? I'm saying the right thing, right? Yeah, like Master P, like Wayne. They got some like bounce artists in there.
Oh, I feel
like that would be hard.
all bounce.
Yeah, that would
Just
be
all
hard.
bounce.
But you can't make it all bounce
white
because there's a
people
lot of
would
tourists. They be like,
understand.
what is this?
Yeah, I'm saying the white people would not understand.
Y'all come to New Orleans, y'all should have tapped in with the bounce. Like, hello?
It was Las Vegas this year, right?
Yeah.
If it's going to be there next year, I low key want to go.
No,
I've
it
always
is
wanted
gonna
to
be
New
there.
Orleans.
No, it is gonna be there during Mardi Gras season.
Then
So,
yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be scared, but I'll be there.
it's a lot of
New
fear.
Orleans be having a lot of
It's a
stuff
lot
going
of
on.
people.
Oh no, they do.
Not only New Orleans, but just big events like that. Like,
Yeah, because they gonna have the Mardi Gras every year, and they're gonna have the Super Bowl, and they're gonna have Essence Fest. Sound lit. You gotta take a trip.
Okay, we gonna
start planning right now.
No, actually, you have to start saving right now.
No, seriously,
because that season's gonna be $1 million for each person at that season.
The Super Bowl's been in New Orleans before, though, right?
Yeah. That was the performance. I forgot who performed, but like the lights blew out.
Beyonce?
That was Beyonce. The lights blew out.
Oh, when she had the cut it out her body.
Mm-hmm.
That was in New Orleans?
I was in New Orleans. The lights blew out and everything. I remember that vividly. Yeah,
that's crazy. Well, speaking of Beyonce,
I only watched the Super Bowl for that commercial.
Seriously,
man, I was like, why everybody geeking over the commercial? Like, where's the commercial? Where's the commercial? The commercial's pretty cool though.
Yeah, the commercial was hard.
She doesn't do that anymore.
She was Beyonce is so they had to pay. Yeah, they pay a lot of money to that.
To get her to do a commercial,
Verizon got a bag.
What was it? Wasn't her whole thing like, did I go viral yet or something like that?
She was trying to break Verizon's network.
So the internet, because like they were like, Verizon got the fastest, strongest 5G. She was like, well, I can break the internet. I'm gonna break the 5G. So then she started doing all this stuff. She was like, did I break the 5G yet? And the
Shawty was in space.
Man was like, no.
And then when she was on that rocket and she said, I think they ready. Drop the new music.
I said, drop the new music.
I sat up. I grabbed my phone.
Dropped the new music.
I was with some good friends.
Music.
Everybody went to Apple Music, typing in her name. Was like, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? I'm like, relax.
No.
I
was screaming. I was like, where's the remote? I was trying to rewind. Bruh. I was trying to make sure she said what she said.
The commercial was good though. Like Verizon dropped a bag.
Yeah, Verizon, you did your big one.
Because first of all, to get Beyonce out her hole in the first place.
Yeah, she don't speak. That's what I heard.
She don't speak at all.
Because like, I'm trying to think the last time I seen a Beyonce commercial, Pepsi.
It's been a while.
When she did the Pepsi commercial, maybe.
Let alone just, we don't see her anymore.
Like her talking. I'm forgetting Beyonce got a voice.
And that she's funny.
That she makes like jokes. Has a personality. Like when she was gaming, they put Beyonce on Twitch, like.
And little kitty headphones.
Beyonce finna be like Kai Cenat.
I need to live like Beyonce, bro. Just be in the scenes, bro. When I pop out. Like, I need to live like her.
Beyonce and then she was at that game just sitting there with her little cowboy hat on. And I'm like, girl.
She be killing me.
Not the cowboy. Little suit.
I think she should get on Twitch for real.
What is she?
That'd be fun. She would break Twitch though.
She should be with Kai Cenat.
I'm saying like she do a little Kai Cenat stream.
Now that would break the internet.
Kai Cenat has too much going on for Beyonce.
What you mean too much?
I feel like she would probably be overstimulated with Kai Cenat. Not gonna lie.
She would not like it.
Like he be.
Why?
Well, actually, he be, like he's like he little. He be up running around like a kid. Like,
I feel like he couldn't.
No,
be
he is.
Like she could bring Blue.
No, he is little. I met him in person like 5 times. He's just like.
I actually think Blue would not rock with him. Actually.
She would think he do too much. Yeah. They have that energy where it's like they have a very too much.
They have a very like chill energy, but I think all of them are like earth signs, so it makes sense.
Yeah, Virgos.
And I think Blue is like a Capricorn, so
she's a.
You can't be doing all that running and jumping.
Who's a Capricorn?
Blue Ivy.
Oh, all right.
The daughter.
Oh, the daughter. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm not really in tune. I don't really be.
I feel like, but Kai Cenat couldn't be Kai Cenat if he interviewed Beyonce. Like he would have to literally sit down and be like a human being for real.
He can be. He did Nicki. He did
Okay, but Nicki.
Offset's real low key himself
too. Like she,
Yeah, like Nicki was sitting on a throne. Like I still feel like we have to be serious.
Beyonce would probably make you go to her own studio so she could like be in her own.
He probably would have to stream from where she at.
And that's not a problem to him.
She ain't going to his little plates and just sitting.
Bro, y'all keep saying little plates.
The amp house.
The amp house.
AMP.
You think Beyonce is walking into the AMP house?
AMP. Yes.
Let's be so for
like she's running in the Phantom. Like like that don't make no sense.
Bro, there's been a lot of like Facebook that came through that house, but she would be down like like she's walking there with no security. Junk like, bro. That place is heavily secured.
Like Duke Dennis trying to risk her up.
That's what I was saying.
All right.
You think she knows who Duke Dennis is? Like
she probably knows all them because of her daughter.
And then he's just gonna be like,
she probably knows all them because of her daughter. Like
you think Blue be on?
The man's finna be on Power.
Yeah. I think North be on watching AMP.
Kai. Kai's finna be on Power.
Power
so
like
for
book
real.
one. Book
whatever Michael Rainey on, I don't watch it, but whatever Michael Rainey on, that he's gonna be on there. He's
for real.
He's announced he's making an appearance. Yes.
He's big. Like they are really big.
I did not know they was like big like that until like a year ago.
No, they're big.
He was finna come to FAMU for homecoming.
He should. Why not?
No, that would be too risky. That would be.
Yeah, they might.
I didn't know
shut
people,
down
like,
FAMU homecoming.
Yeah.
people be watching like that.
No, they actually do.
They would literally shut down a FAMU's homecoming if he pulled up.
He shuts down any city he's in. And
Really?
that's like really powerful.
Did you see about the New York thing?
What?
That went on. That was on national news.
I thought that was Lil Uzi Vert.
No, that was Kai Cenat. Like all the destruction
He
he made in New
literally
York
caught
City.
a charge because there were so many people there.
Oh no.
Yes.
Sad.
So you know what? I recant my statement. Beyonce actually might know who he is.
Beyonce definitely knows. She knows a lot more people than we think.
But the thing is, probably Beyonce wouldn't do it because one, she might be afraid. Two, there's gonna be like as she's talking, there's a lot of people just saying stuff in the moment, so she would be afraid of that.
Yeah.
And also just like how she would just be a little bit awkward and nervous. She doesn't want people to think like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
she's
think
Hollywood.
Beyonce is definitely. I can tell she's
Beyonce is beyond an Oprah interview, so I have
Yeah.
to say she's beyond a Kai Cenat
Cenat.
interview. But yeah, Beyonce does get. You know what? I want to say.
think Blue Ivy is her PR manager at the moment.
I think she's her tour.
Like the
manager.
Verizon commercial and like even her having a segment on Twitch. Like
Blue came.
what
up
would
with that
Beyonce
one.
know about Twitch? It's that 11-year-old.
But she did talk about like she's a huge people pleaser. And you got to think about it. Beyonce became like Beyonce or started becoming Beyonce when she was like 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
Like think about how much like social skills she's had to like change and adapt to over the years of becoming like her.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to talk to nobody either. I don't even know like
Especially not Kai
did she
Cenat.
finish high school? Beyonce did.
I actually
finish
don't
high
know.
school. I
Did
think
she?
she did finish high school.
I would hope so. Her parents look like they don't play. Matt and Tina.
I always think about if she got a secret degree. I think about that like all the time.
She might. I wouldn't be surprised. She want to go to HBCU. She wants to go to HBCU so bad.
She did.
Maybe she should just come to homecoming.
Anyway,
Her and Kai Cenat
She couldn't.
Kai Cenat's coming for free. Beyonce needs that fee.
needs that bag. If we get Beyonce, we give her that bag. Nobody's getting financial aid. We all gonna have to drop out because we want Beyonce.
That's our financial aid right there.
Yeah.
Oh my god. She might sponsor us back.
All 10,000 students, financial aid going to Beyonce.
I signed. No, actually, I would not sign that paper. I'd be homeless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't need Beyonce. Sorry.
Sorry.
I mean, y'all be paying to go into concerts anyway. Maybe y'all don't need the financial aid.
But yeah, she's dropping a country album.
Okay.
Which is wild.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we touched everything that we were trying to touch.
Yeah.
Regarding the Super Bowl. So thank you, Jeffrey Hood Jr.
Thank you, Jeff.
Sports producer.
See, I know more than just sports now. Y'all surprised I hit you with some gems here and there. I know you surprised in there. I know you surprised, bruh. Yeah, she was surprised. I don't know why she's hating.
Well, this was season 2, episode 2 of the Streetlights podcast, talking about the Super Bowl and Travis Kelce and his fade, and Taylor Swift and her army of white women.
And Jeff.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Okay, and that has been it for this week's episode of the Streetlights podcast. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at the Streetlights podcast, and you can find me, Janelle, at Janelle Ismay on Instagram, JANELLEISMAY, and you can find my co-host,
That is JJ McDuffie at JJMCDUFFEY.
and make sure you come out and play with us next Tuesday.
But you better come home before Streetlights come on.
Bye,
y'all.
The Streetlights podcast is a product of WANM-FM 90.5 in the School of Journalism and Graphic Communication at Florida A&M University.